Hey everyone, it's Holly and I am here with my winter book haul, and I may have gone a tad crazy in January and February when it comes to book buying. So I'm probably not going to really talk about these books, and I'm just going to show them to you just so this video isn't obnoxiously long. I have already read some of them. Let's not say a lot, but some, so I feel like that's good. There are some books I bought that haven't come in yet. One, I bought some L. Kennedy books. I'll just throw them in my next book haul because they better be here by then. And then I have another book that was supposed to deliver today, but it hasn't arrived yet, so I'm thinking, yeah, it's 8/12. It was supposed to be here by 9. I highly doubt it's coming, so I'll just throw it in the next one. And I did get a lot of these books used, so they were cheaper. So I feel like that's good. I was going to organize this, but I'm not. Let's be honest. So, let's go. So first, I'll just grab books, I guess. Hair. Blech. So I picked up Soul in Darkness by Wendy Higgins. This is a standalone new adult fantasy. It's a Cupid and Psyche retelling, and it is self-published. I really like Wendy Higgins, and I think this cover is so pretty. And I already read this. You should have heard about it in my February wrap-up. Another book I already read was Overnight Sensation by Serena Bowen. This is the 5th book in her Brooklyn Bruiser series, which is a contemporary hockey romance series, and this is signed. I also got the ebook for this. Yay! And I actually, like I said, I got the ebook for this. I got the ebook for a few other things, but I'm not going to do like an ebook haul or anything. And actually I did get another signed Serena Bowen book. These were my like weight loss reward books. I got Steadfast, which is the 2nd True North book, and this is my favorite True North series book, so had to get it. And again, this one is signed. So that is like my weight loss reward, is signed Serena Bowen and then Krista and Becca Ritchie books. Every 5 pounds. So I went to Goodwill and I was just like looking around and I saw this, and it was like $1.99. I had to get it, and that is Outlander. So I'm going to I think I already pulled off my copy of Outlander, which is the mass market paperback, just because I mean I don't think I'll ever reread it, but that was a really hard book to read, like physically, and I really like these like floppy paperbacks, so I figure, and this matches my Dragonfly and Amber, and I do think I'm going to pick up Voyager at some point and at least read the 3rd book and then see if I want to keep going. They're not bad, it's a lot of book and a lot of time to put into something, so you know, but now I have the floppy cover, and like I said, it was like $2. Actually, let's do other Goodwill reads, I guess. I picked up A Touch of Minx by Suzanne Enoch, and this is part of her, does it say what the series is called? I think it's like Samantha Jellicoe, and I have no idea what number this is, but I own 2 of the other books in the series. So the first one is, these are romantic suspense, which is not necessarily a genre for me. The first one is called Flirting with Danger, and let me just explain to you how I came to own this book. It was a library book from my local library, and I was reading it on New Year's Eve, and my parents' dog Angus, he decided to eat it, and I had to pay for it, and the library was like, do you want it? And I was like, I paid for it. Yes. So I own this one, and my battery is dying. 1 second. But yeah, again, this was only like $2, and I figured I might as well keep adding to the collection, and someday I will reread this series. And then the last book I got at Goodwill was Are You Freaking Kidding Me? Was Catch a Falling Heiress by Laura Lee Gerke, and I haven't read this, but I read Laura Lee Gerke before, and I've been hearing about her more and more, so I thought I would pick this up and give it a try. And that battery is dying too, so I guess I'm gonna charge batteries and then come back and film more of this later. And I'm back. Different day, different clothes, different hair, you know, well, not like different completely, but different style, obviously. No idea where I stopped. I like left all my books out, but I don't think I talked about this one. Maybe I did. So I got Devil's Daughter by Lisa Kleypas. Did I talk about this? I don't know. This is a Ravenel's book, which is like the series she's writing right now. It's historical romance. And it also connects to the Wallflower series because the heroine Phoebe is Evie and Sebastian from Devil in Winter's daughter, like one of their daughters. I've already read this. It was a February release. It was amazing. Let's see. So another new release I got, this was a January release, is The One You Fight For by Ronnie Lauren. And isn't this cover so cute? I feel like first of all, it's obviously an interracial relationship, and I don't read that a ton because I don't see it a ton, but I love interracial relationships. I think I've talked about this a few times recently. I was raised in an interracial home, so I'm all about that life. Is connected to The Ones Who Got Away. So this series does follow, like 10 years later, a group of people really, who survived a school shooting. So like it gets a little rough sometimes, you know, just as a warning should you want to read it. I haven't read this yet. I really need to though. And then how about some discount books? So I was able to get these at the library, at Goodwill, and they have like a whole bunch of Jill Shalvis's books. So there's cat hair everywhere. And I already own this is the Lucky Harbor series, and I already own the first one. Oh no, Crush is falling down. How about you chill right there right now, Crush? The first one, Simply Irresistible. I think this was my first Jill Shalvis book ever, and I just bought it because I was like, I'll buy one and then see if I like it. So they had a bunch of them at Goodwill, so I picked them up. These are not, I don't even know if these are in the right order. I don't know, but they're definitely not like books 2, 3, and 4 or whatever. But so I have The Sweetest Thing, Lucky in Love, and Forever and a Day, and they're contemporary romance, and I like Jill Shalvis, so I figured, and they were each $1.99 because I can't get those stickers off. Some other discount books. So I actually decided, I was reading this Shattered World from the library, and I was like, you know what, I'm really enjoying this, and I remember enjoying the first one. Are they my favorite books ever? No, but I like it, and these covers are gorgeous, and I decided I liked it enough to buy copies. So I went on thriftbooks because I was like, you know what, let me see if I can get it there, and I did. So they had these Broken Stars, which is the first one, but it was like $13, and I was like, I might as well buy it new, so I'm gonna hold off on that one for right now. But they had this Shattered World and Their Fractured Light, just freaking gorgeous. I mean, I think these Broken Stars is my favorite cover, but you know. And they were both like $4 or something, and they're a little beaten up, especially this Shattered World, but you know, it's fine. And now I don't have to wait to get this from the library or anything, and I can just read this and they'll be pretty on my shelf and whatnot. And since I was ordering from thriftbooks, you get free shipping on orders over $10. I was like, you know what, let me look to see if there's anything else. And I was like, you know what I want in my life? More Shannon Stacy books. Because I've only read her Boston Fire series, which I am a book short on that series. Book 3 I have not read. I plan on buying it in the next month or two. And I have heard about this series for years. The Kowalski Brothers series, or Kowalski series, I don't know, family, whatever. It's freaking huge. It's like 10 books long. And the first one is Exclusively Yours, and the second one is Undeniably Yours. And they had so many of these, and it took everything I had not to buy them all, but I was like, what if you don't like it? Just be careful. Because I think, yeah, this one is about a famous person. Now, he's an author, which I tend to be more okay with, but I'm not a huge fan of famous people books. So I wanted to kind of wait, and these were like $2 or $3 on thriftbooks. Plus thriftbooks has like a rewards program, so you get like coupons or whatever, and I had earned like a $5 coupon already, so I think all of that ended up costing me like $12 or something like that. I don't, or maybe it was less, I don't remember, maybe $8, whatever. Oh man, this is like the video that can't be filmed because my SD card just got full. Jeez Louise, oh my god. Okay, anyways, so where was I? All right, I'm almost done, I think. So then I'm actually reading this book right now as I'm filming this, so you know, I got, this was a new release in January, and it's Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry. I pre-ordered pretty much all Katie McGarry's books, one because I do really enjoy her books, but two because she offers the best pre-order bonuses like ever, so you know, I'm gonna buy them. And this is YA, and it definitely has like magical elements, like, what is, I feel like there's a word for this. It's like stuff that Lala from Books and Lala really likes. I don't really read books like this where it's like, I can't remember what it's called. I'll try to write it in if I can remember it or whatever. But yeah, so I am currently reading this. And then, oh, in the first part of this video, I had said that I was waiting for a book to come in from Amazon, and it did. And this book is smaller than I thought it was gonna be. I got this for a great deal. It was only like $5. And that is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. And I heard about this from Haley, and from Haley in Bookland. Hi, Murphy. Excuse me. No. And she really liked it. Like I said, it's a lot shorter than I thought it was. For some reason, I thought this was going to be like a 500-page book, and the font is really big too. It's fine, but I was going to get this from the library because honestly, even though I read a lot of stuff that Haley recommends, I'm basically like 50-50 with her. Like, either books she loves, I love, or she loves, I hate. So it's like a shot in the dark. But I thought this sounded interesting, so I thought I would pick it up. And I don't know why, like, but the whole like idea of this Daughter of a Pirate King gives me total Pirate Queen vibes. And while I have never seen the show, the Broadway show, I have listened to the soundtrack like 5 million times, and I like love it, and I would love to see the show like for real. I don't think it even is out anymore, so I don't know how I would, but you know, if I ever had the opportunity. So maybe I'll like listen to that soundtrack or something while I'm reading this. They have like nothing in common, but I'm pretty sure this is like a fantasy book. And then speaking of fantasy, I did a thing, and I'm not proud of it, but it's a thing that happened. So I don't know what drove me to do this, but I ended up from the library requesting A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I had actually gotten this book from the library before and had never read it. Like a physical copy. And so I ended up getting it from like the ebook version. And like the first like 50 or so pages I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't know why I'm telling you all this because this video is long enough, but you know. I was like, great, I'm not really enjoying this. It's not awful, but it's totally like Throne of Glass. Like, I just don't care about these characters or anything. And then I was like, keep reading, keep reading, keep reading. And I did. And I decided I liked it. And I really liked it. So I promptly went online and bought the box set. Again, not proud of it. I've also stopped reading it. I just put my bookmark in where I was in the ebook and stopped, just so I could read some other books that I had that were like more timely reads. I'm hoping I don't regret doing this, because I feel like I might have liked Throne of Glass fairly well. I think I might have given it 4 stars. So there is always a chance that like I end up like enjoying the first one and then keep reading and I hate it or whatever. And And I mean, if that happens, then I'll unhaul these or whatever. It's fine. I'm okay with it. So I did get A Court of Thorns and Roses. I also thought this series was complete. I did not realize this was going to be another 6-book series. That's the other reason I felt justified in doing this. And then I think this is the second one. Or, I don't know. A Court of Wings and Ruin and A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know. And then I figured since I was there, I would pick up A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is a novella, sort of. Not really. This is a book, you guys. I don't know who tries to pretend this crap is novellas. How many? Yeah, it's over 200 pages. Come on. So I did buy those. Again, like I said, not proud. Hopefully I don't regret it. I do like fairy stories as a general rule, so hopefully it'll be fine. And I do plan on continuing that hopefully in March, so which I guess you'll see if I did or not, because by the time you're seeing this, my wrap-up should be coming up soon. But yeah, so those are the books that I bought in winter of 2019, the first 2 months. Again, not proud of how much I bought. It's fine. But yeah, so that's what I bought. I've read a lot of them, I feel like, so that's good. And what are you doing, Murphy? Are you just cleaning yourself? Making noises? I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!